All right, welcome everybody to the Kevin Niittyviita practice exhibition. The second one we've done. We might work in a little bit of training with this also, but for now, Kevin Niittyviita. Nice. Nice. Oh, wow. You got much better at that one.
Have any trick requests?
What's that?
Do you have any trick requests?
Not at the moment. Anybody watching this on StreamYard can make some suggestions in the comments. And Kevin can give it a try if you want. But yeah, otherwise, nothing yet.
Okay.
Trying to figure out why my face is so big in the screen here. But that's my problem. No. Why? Why me and not him? Oh. Maybe. Nope, nobody wants to see that. Ooh. A little higher on the first throw. A little bit higher. Yeah, it's that first throw. If your ceiling isn't high enough, then you might have to bend your knees a little bit to start from a lower point, and then after you throw the last one, spin and stand up. There we go. Nice. How about 4 up 360 into sync, and then 4 up 360 back to async? There it is. So now, maybe it'd be easier. Try a 6 up in sync to go out of sync.
Oh, 6 up sync into async?
Yeah, as a 6 up 360.
Let's give it a try. It's too low, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Oh, how about the 6-ring half shower? Have you worked on that?
Maybe. I'll try it one more time.
Okay. Get that first throw a little higher and more over to the other side. Yeah. Yeah, much better. Nice.
Okay, I will let you do this. If I can get this one.
How's your 7 rings?
Pretty good.
Have you done like a 5-up 360 with 7 rings?
There are 2 throws after that. But yeah, let's see if I can get one.
Oh, might not be high enough in there.
That's what it is. A bit too low.
Looks pretty good though. Yeah, looks like a good 7-ring pattern at least. How about 8x6?
Yes, let's see.
Start off with just a flash. Let me see just a flash. One more time. All right, now add 2 more throws to that. All right, that was a little more than 2 more throws, but look better.
See if I can get then one.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, make sure the what is that? Make sure the sixes are not crossing into the middle of your body. Keep them out to the side.
Yeah, that maybe cross the 8 as well.
It's a little better. It's hard to see because the background is white and the rings are kind of blending into it a bit.
See this one, it's better.
Yeah, but I can't help from the side because I can't see where the rings are going. But that's up to you to see.
Oh, let's see if it's better now.
Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Hey, that looks good. Yeah. So now try to go from a 7-ring pattern into 8x6 for just a flash of it. Almost, yeah. Just think about the 7-ring pattern before you think about the 8x6. So all you're trying to do is get a perfect 7-ring pattern. If that looks good, then do your transitional throws. If those look good, then you're in 8x6, just for a little bit. Right, and now you just got to keep those 6s out to the side when you go into 8x6. Make sure they don't start going inward. Yeah, there it is. Good enough.
Yeah, good enough. Let's see if I try 8. How about try?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, just make sure you maintain the placement on the side of your body. Don't let them get more and more narrow. So you start like lining them up from your knees to your shoulders, and they just stay there. So keep them wide. And higher. Especially the first two. Get those first two higher and then maintain that height. Better, yeah. Yeah, keep them out there. Each throw gets more and more narrow, so you want to make sure that they're just going straight up and down. What's that? Oh yeah, okay. You want to show me what routine you've put together for 5?
Yeah, that's it.
Make sure you're turning all the way around on that 720. There we go, yeah. But then, yeah, you've got to make sure you're in sync. So you did a combination of async, sync. You worked your way into it instead of coming around and then perfectly in sync with the throws.
Oh.
Yeah, so first thing, and if you don't come all the way around, that's going to affect if you're in sync or async also. So first focus on a full 720 and then both of your arms moving at the same time to re-enter the pattern.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, that's better. And making sure that that high throw is high enough so that your low throws don't get staggered. You know, the high throw has to give you enough time so that you can throw in sync and not, because if it's a little low, you're going to throw one side sooner than the other. But if it's high enough, you have time to throw both at the same time. which is just waiting longer. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, much better.
My next collection was first of all, I have this overhead. Yes.
Oh, that was interesting. Make sure you're maintaining those angles on the overhead throws. Don't let them start going straight up and down. They always should be traveling from one side to the other. Let me see that again, though, the 5 up into overheads from 6x4. Yeah, get that first throw higher. You're catching it, you're spinning around, but then you're catching it a little bit low. And you want to catch it in overhead position. So get that first throw a little bit higher. That's better, yeah. Yeah, and then once you're around and you start throwing overheads, just visualize the overhead pattern. Each throw crossing just like a basic 5-ball pattern, but it can't go straight up in the middle. It's got to cross through the center to the other side. That was nice. Yeah, much better. And then from there, oh, wow. That was interesting. So you went from overheads to, what's the side swap for that?
77975, exactly it was in the list, if I remember right.
So that would be a connection from overheads to that.
Yes.
Let me see it again. I see. Okay.
Let's see which the other website. Oh, I have to look from the paintbrush. Yeah. Just thinking about 5 is using for overheads.
Okay. Make sure that last throw of the 360 goes through the middle of the pattern and not on the outside.
Oh, no.
Still on the outside. Almost went through the previous ball. There we go. Yeah. Maybe a little too narrow. It has to go through the middle, but still travel to the other side. So on the inside, but heading out. Yeah, good. What kind of balls are those?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't remember the name. Please.
What are they?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'd be good to get some white bean bags.
Okay. Is the other one?
Have you ever used G balls?
No, I don't have. No, I haven't.
Maybe we'll try to get you some G balls.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know what the size of those are? Like the diameter, 2.5 inches, 2.75, 3. Let me see. Hold it up. Hold it up to the camera. Let me get all the way up. Let me. A little closer. Just shove it right in the camera.
Oh.
Whoa. Those have been used a lot. Yeah, we'll probably get some new ones. Might feel a little different, but it'll look better. Yeah, I'm gonna guess maybe 2.5 inch diameter for your answer.
So,
Okay, anyway, continue.
yeah, I will try some new collection. I have practiced.
When you're doing that pretzel, try to get
Oh, sorry.
try to get all of the throws to go on the outside of the previous throws. Because like right now, when you're doing this, they're kind of going in front of or behind each other, and you want each ball to go over. So you see a nice circle that reverses direction each time. So focus on the shape of that. So when you're going around like this, once you're going this way, all the balls go over each other this way, and then they reverse and go over each other this way, but they're not like going up and down.
Okay, yeah. I think that's the proper
They
way.
go up and down, but up and down and over.
Oh, I never know what it's like that.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. What's really important is that the first 3 throws of that pattern are narrow so that you have space to go on the outside of them. Because if you start that pattern too wide, then you can't maintain that. Yeah, like the under the arm throw, that has to be narrow. That can't go too far out to the side. When you're going under the arm, you have to be aiming like close to the center and back this way so that you can go around it when you follow up. But if it's too wide, then you're either gonna go on the inside of it just to keep it narrow, which is not going to look good, or you're going to go too wide. So keeping everything narrow but still a circle.
Yeah, I love the look of this pattern. I saw that you call it pretzel. I call it weakness.
Yeah, the passing zone pretzel, we rebranded that for various reasons. It's the same trick though. It's the same trick. In the routine form, it's called the pretzel.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is that side swap that you end up in?
915.
9-1. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't think I have enough.
Are you trying to go into overheads?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we go for 60.
Ah, nice.
Oh!
Yeah, higher is going to help you out on that setup so that you have time to do that overhead throw. Yeah. But then make sure that overhead throw crosses a little better, that really high one. But that was good. That was good. Oh, nice. Yeah, good, good. Is there more routine?
Then we press into shower. That's normal shower.
Okay. All right. Just pay attention to the direction on all that. Like when you went into your shower pattern, you weren't going on the outside of all the throws. There were some on the inside. So you're coming from a circular pattern and going into a circular pattern. So each throw is on the outside of the previous throw. Yeah, see how that, I think that third shower pattern throw starts going in the middle instead of on the outside.
Yeah, I noticed like the first like here.
Yeah, better. Yeah. If you're doing that, make sure that they're going in the same direction as if you threw them from the left hand. Like the right hand throws have to stay kind of like sixes, I guess, or maybe eights.
Like cross, straight cross, so I can get.
Yeah, yeah, but just keep them away from the middle. If they're crossing, get them out of the middle. But if they're going straight up, they should never get close to the middle. They should stay on the outside, just like a 6 or an 8 ball pattern. Yeah, so you're that was better, but because you're crossing, when you throw that the second throw of the 360, it's still kind of crossing a little bit. So you want to make sure that you go cross and then straight up, cross, straight up, and then cross. Better. Second straight throw crossed a little bit. So even straighter on the second one. First think about the shower, then think about the trick. A little closer. Yeah, that's kind of an awkward one to turn a shower pattern into a 5-up 360, but
yeah, that wasn't in my routine. I just did it for fun.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
How's your 6-ball overhead throws?
I have some good ones.
Yeah, those look nice. But you should practice just 12 throws, and make sure when you go into it that your pattern is not, going inside, outside, and then back into fountain. Everything on the inside. Yeah. So the challenge with this, it's mostly the hardest part is the beginning, getting into it. So you want to practice that as much as possible. So just do runs of 12 so you get more practice starting it and then getting out of it. So before you go into overheads, make sure that your basic pattern, your fountain, and your setup, everything's going inside. So there's no outside, inside, outside, inside. It's all inside. And then you continue that in overheads just for 12 and then back out of it. And doing that like 10 times per practice session. Then you can go for longer runs. Right, but getting a perfect 12, yeah, so that was good. That was good. You do that 10 times every practice session, then you can go for longer runs. And it'll be easier because you got the beginning already figured out. Yeah. But it looks good. It looks good. It's you should be able to do that every time you practice. What about the 4-up 360 into it?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I would like to get the 7-up before the end of the session.
Okay. You want to get to clubs today also?
Just because I don't think I'm 7 clubs, so I have to try big box. It'd be amazing, but let's see. Oh.
Pay attention to the basic pattern. Remember, in all of this, don't start thinking too much into the future. The only thing you're thinking about when you start this is just the 7-ball pattern. You have to have a perfect 7-ball pattern before you start thinking about doing the 7-up 360. And if it's not perfect, just stop and start over. But don't try the 7-up 360 anyway. So first goal, perfect 7-ball pattern. If that's there, then try the 360. Maintain the shape of the pattern also. Better, except your last throw still has to go through the center. So stay there and look at the whole thing. You have to stay there long enough to see what it looks like before you spin, so that when you come around, you already know what it looks like. And also, you might choose not to spin if it's not perfect. Hey, yeah, much better. Much better. Just a little bit higher, I think.
Not the first ones.
Yeah.
Not high one.
Mm-hmm. A little low, still higher. You might want to practice with a 5-up just to get the height and give yourself some time to really focus on the first 5.
Let's do the 5.
Yeah, even those could be a little bit higher. so that you're not throwing immediately after you spin, but you have time to finish the spin before you start throwing again. And make sure they're all crossing. All of those ended up in the middle. Nice. Yeah, that looked much better. Re-entry now you have to work on a little bit. But the start and the setup of the 360 all was good.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, just think about the basic pattern. Your pattern started to fall apart a little bit before the 360 throws. So make sure everything's crossing, clearing the center. Yeah, better. Good. Good. Okay. Oh no. Think of it just like the 5-up. There's just 2 more throws at the end of it. Nice, high, slow, controlled 5-up, then 2 more, and then spin. Yeah, much better. Just make sure that last throw still crosses through the middle. Crossing through the middle, but still going to the other side. So you still have to maintain the same shape of your 7-ball pattern, just higher, but the same angle on all the throws.
Okay.
Your pattern started off good. Right before you started to do the 7-up 360, it changed and got too narrow. So make sure that you don't let the thought of doing the 7-up 360 change the pattern before you do it. Yeah, that was better. Just maybe a little higher. All right, we'll take that one for today. But we'll take that for today. But the pattern could have been a little bit cleaner because they were going in front of each other. But you kept it narrow, but there was a lot of collision potentials in that. We have maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Did you want to do clubs, or you want to save clubs for another time?
Let's do it another time. I maybe try.
Okay.
More tricks.
Yeah, next time we'll start with clubs, and we'll do like mostly clubs, and then end with, you know, if you want to do balls or rings, or just clubs for the whole time. But what do you wanna get for the final trick or final few tricks?
Oh, now I have it in my mind, like exactly the connection when he was 14, the type of into 8 and 6.
Yeah, okay. Make sure, well, you got it. Make sure you're in sync though when you come around. You did kind of a 9-6-6 thing before you got into 8x6.
Oh.
Take your time, don't rush into it. Get the setup throws high so that you have time to spin, you have time to stop spinning, and then you have time to bring your hands together to throw at the same time. Yeah, that was better. That was a better setup. There you go. Yeah.
Pretty low electric start. What?
Nice. It was a qualifier, right?
No, I think it was 17. I'm sorry. Oh, higher.
Yeah.
Oh.
A little higher on the first throw. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yep, higher on the first one. Yeah, it was better. Got to pick a number to end on though, and catch them all. How many are you going for?
It's not quite small, so 10 balls plus. I've got it as an American fun. Yes. Oh, sorry.
Give yourself more time. Throw higher on the first two. Use more arm, more follow through. Brace your core. Use the strength of your abs. Force them up there, and then follow through underneath them. Yeah. If you get higher on those first two, you don't have to rush any of the throws. Because if you rush some of the throws, they're not going to go as high. You need to be able to use the same amount of follow through on all those throws. Yeah, better.
Okay, take it.
You got it? Nice. I don't know who the youngest person is in history to flash 10 balls. Maybe it's you, but we have to do some research and find out.
Oh,
You're 13, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's youngest? Did you ask?
I don't know.
No.
We have to ask Ivan. He probably knows.
I was 13 also.
Who?
I actually did it at the age of 12. It was so surprising.
When did you do that for the first time?
I was 12, almost 13, so 1 year ago.
Okay. So
Yeah,
when you were 12.
Guy from Japan, do you know Komiken?
Who?
Komiken?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah. He also flashed 10 balls at the age of 12.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, I thought we could give you an award for that, but apparently someone else has already done it. Still, we'll find out how many people have done that at that age or younger. But that was a good one to end on. So next time we'll do clubs. If you want to, I think we're going to do Adolfo Esteban's practice exhibition tomorrow around the same time. Adolfo Esteban.
Adolfo. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you want to stop in, we could have both of you juggling at the same time. You could do clubs tomorrow while he does his. Also, I could have you both on the screen at the same time and experiment with that a little bit. I'll send you the link, and if you're available, then you can just stop in whenever you want.
Yeah, that
Cool.
sounds amazing. Maybe sing, Rick. Maybe Esteban doing like 7-up, and maybe I do 5-up with cups.
Right. Yeah, so like when he's resting, you can juggle. When you're resting, he can juggle. You go back and forth, or at the same time. We'll see. I haven't done it before, so we'll figure out a workflow that makes the most sense. But for now, that was Kevin Niittyviita's practice exhibition. We'll see you all tomorrow. Look for the links. I'll create create the studio and upload that and post it later on today. So for now, bye-bye, everybody.